There are so many little things in life that are very underrated and very underappreciated. Take, for example, the ordinary cocktail umbrella. Imagine what life would be like without it.
What do I think is one of the most underrated things? A writing instrument. It allows me to journal my emotions. It allows me to mark important dates on a calendar. And most importantly, it allows me to write that check out at the beginning of the month to keep a roof over my head.
The toothpick, I think, is underappreciated. We really don't give them a thought. We jab a piece of fruit and toss it aside, which is, fine, but they're important. They hold things together, they're eating utensils, they're picking things out of your teeth so you don't embarrass yourself going to a meeting or drive yourself insane because you can't get that piece of whatever out. So, the toothpick.
A sturdy chocolate shell. Oh yeah. Ice cream headache. Oh boy. Okay. Where's the button?
You wanna know what I think is underrated? Bread crust. Totally underrated.
Underrated. I think Kool-Aid is underrated.
Gas station cappuccino is highly underrated.
Something that is very underrated that not everyone thinks about, because not everyone lives in the frozen tundra like I do, is a snow shovel. Snow shovels are very underrated.
Want to know what's underrated? I'll tell you what's underrated.
Used to be, when you wanted to mount something big, it would fall off. You'd have to find a stud, which can be hard to do, unless you're my wife. Now, boom, boom, one screw, zoink, then you screw this up. You can mount anything. I don't know why everybody's not talking about these under their videos.
Running water and indoor plumbing are underrated.
I think one of the most underrated things in the United States that people take for granted is this.
Toilet paper is underrated. Deodorant is underrated.
Yeah, you know what's underrated? Deodorant. Use that shit. It was made for a reason. Lesbians.
The written word is underrated.
Things I think is underrated is simplicity. The lives we live are just a tad too complicated, and sometimes we make it so for no other purpose than to complicate our lives. And I think if we go back and look at ourselves and try to make things a little bit simpler, we'd appreciate life just a little bit more.
To me, the most underrated thing is us as people. We keep expecting things to change, but we never do anything about it. We all give up and say, you know what, it's too much work, there are too many strong organizations and lobbies, and everybody's going to do whatever they want. But unless we do something, unless we stop underestimating ourselves, no big change will happen.
Let's take an example. You go into your favorite Chinese Mexican restaurant and you order dinner. And while you're waiting for dinner, you order a cocktail. Let's see what might happen. If it weren't for the cocktail umbrella, the waiter would bring you your drink and there would be nothing to attach the olives to except a plain old toothpick. And that would sink to the bottom of your glass and you wouldn't be able to get it out. So you have to bring your own double colander and pour your drink into it. Then of course you have to put your drink back into your glass. But that's pretty messy, it gets all over the table. Oh, and then you have to call the waiter. And the waiter comes over and he's really ticked off because now he has to go back and get a towel. Well, he goes back and tells the chef, and the chef comes out and yells at you. Hey, by now the whole restaurant knows and everybody starts yelling at you.
Know how much Kool-Aid I drink? Kool-Aid is great. Kool-Aid is awesome. Kool-Aid is cheap. Kool-Aid makes everybody happy. And there's like new flavors. There's like orange Kool-Aid and like cherry and strawberry Kool-Aid and lime Kool-Aid and like strawberry kiwi Kool-Aid and grape Kool-Aid and Kool-Aid you can take anywhere. They come in the little packet container thingies and Kool-Aid is just great. Kool-Aid, it's great. Yeah! Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, tastes great. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, can't wait! Bye, Maria.
Shovels are totally underrated. They're handy, and they make great serving trays.
Poop.